All right, Shalom. This is part 2 of the detox video. I'm recording on a different phone. Well, the first one was on my laptop. This one is on a different phone because YouTube is not trying to upload my video via my laptop. So I don't want to wait to record another one. But basically, where I left off was, yeah, I was diagnosed with so-called fibromyalgia, no cure, no cause, no anything. I went vegan. My inflammation went away. I still had fatigue. I still had pain. So I got a TENS machine, which sends electrical currents to your body to trick your brain into, it stimulates the pain sensories or something like that and tricks your brain into stop attacking that part of your body. But you could only do that 3 times a day. So that was helpful, but not really. Needless to say, I really pushed myself and I was able to get to the point where I could walk 3 miles in an hour with fibromyalgia. This is before detoxing. So exercise is a big part of it because you sweat out impurities. It keeps you healthy, but it keeps you healthy and in shape and stuff like that. But you also sweat out a lot of impurities. That's why exercise is very important. It's hard though. It's hard when you're in constant pain and you're severely fatigued. So it really was a push. And like for 2 or 3 days after I would exercise, I would be in so much pain. It was really intense. So the Most High led me to continue to research and research and research. And I came across a guy and he was talking about how you can cure all of these things and it's really not the cause of what you think it is not really what it is, because nobody could figure out why fibromyalgia was so mysterious, and it was linked to all of these other autoimmune diseases, and I don't have any autoimmune diseases, which was what made my diagnosis even more suspicious. Okay, the only thing I ever suffered with was allergies. So all right. And if this video cuts off, I will be making part 3. Like until this is out there, I'm going to keep doing this. So, I was researching, and found out that the most likely cause of my condition was mold, black mold, which is poisonous. And it attacks your system exactly how fibromyalgia does. Black mold is linked to a lot of other autoimmune so-called diseases. How do you treat it? Detoxing. You have to starve the mold, so that requires a specific diet. I also used activated charcoal derived from coconuts, from coconut shells. And I used chlorophyll to supplement the nutrients that I might have lost while I was detoxing. The detox is intense. I'm not gonna lie and say it's not. You do feel horrible when you first started, like you want to quit, and I almost did. But around the 5th day, I started feeling better. I continued on with the detox. I would do it 30 days at a time. Twice a day, I was drinking the activated charcoal. And needless to say, my quality of life has improved tremendously. I'm doing things that the first few months of my life when I first got diagnosed, I never thought I would be able to do again. But this just goes to show how we have to be very careful of what we eat. Like Mold could be in fruit, it could be in bread, it could be in a whole bunch of stuff. And this is one of the reasons why it's really important to watch what you eat when you eat outside of your home, because they could be serving you any kind of thing, you know, and all you're doing is contributing to you being sick. Now, I'm not saying it's solely in the food, it's just in the food, you know. But my situation, I was poisoned. I'm not gonna get all into that, but I remember telling my husband I thought I was poisoned. He's like, "Why do you think that? Why do you, maybe not, maybe, because it sounds crazy when you say it. It's all in your head, And he didn't say it's all in my head, but he's like, I don't think so. I don't think whatever. After we discussed it and went through the details of it, and I'm like, well, look at this while I was here at this place, and look at this while I was here at this place. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, and you remember that day I called you and told you, like, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, yeah. And we're just dealing with it now. So, but yeah, I'm putting it out there. Detox. Okay. And that's for more severe ailments. But first, you have to start with drinking water. Okay. You have to drink water. You have to, because it flushes stuff out of your system and it keeps you hydrated. You also have to exercise, like I mentioned before, to sweat out impurities. There are different types of detoxes you can do. When you drink water, you can add lemon to it. It has a lot of healing health properties. Fresh lemon has a lot of health properties, so you can add that to your water to help boost, your immune system and stuff like that. Um, Organic apple cider vinegar, which is what I'm sipping on now. It helps you with so many things. It also detoxes your system because it has probiotics and enzymes, and a lot of this stuff goes back to gut health. And that's how you know you're being poisoned, because if you can cure the health in your gut, you can heal yourself. Food is your medicine, truly. And I'm a practicing herbalist now due to my experience. It really gave me a passion to help our people because we don't know these things. It's not broadcast, it's not put out there, it's not a widespread, well known type of thing. So definitely have to do that. Drink the water, put lemon in your water, and you can do slices or juice, whatever. Organic apple cider vinegar. My husband even drinks it now, and I never thought he would drink it. Just being honest, because it's an acquired taste. But as he saw what I was doing, the more he saw how I was improving, and even the things he, permitted me to do to assist him in better health, he saw the improvements, he saw the growth and things like that. And so, of course, he was on board with it once he saw the results. And some people need to see before they act, and I get that. But definitely, like, it works. What else? Garlic. One way of detoxifying your body, because garlic has a lot of antioxidants and a lot of healing properties in it. You can chew a clove of garlic in the morning on an empty stomach, like 30 minutes before your meal, and at night before you go to bed after you've eaten. Smoothies and green drinks. I make smoothies for us and just do stuff like kale, raw kale, pineapple. A really good one is beets. Oh my goodness, beets are a detox friend. Seriously. Applebee carrot ginger smoothie, super good. Um, all types of whatever type of fruit, put it in there. It has some health properties in it. Um, and that's the physical part. Another way we need to detox is spiritually, and that's returning to the Most High. Because when you return to the Most High, He's going to give you wisdom, He's going to lead you in the way you should go. Like, I never, and I honestly believe, like so many millions of other people, I never would have come into this knowledge had I not been praying and seeking the Most High for deliverance. You know, it's like really He put it before me, and now I can put it before you guys and help you. Um, it's a lot of unclean things in the stuff we eat and the things we use and stuff like that. And we really need the Most High to cover us, um, and deliver us from those things, bring us to the knowledge and give us alternatives to these things. And it goes back to being natural. Whatever He provided for us is sufficient, like it truly is. So that's one of those things. Spiritually, we have to detox. We have to let go of this bondage we're in and really just line up with the word and get right. And then mentally, we have to detox. We have to get this garbage out of our minds as well, because these things carry, I don't care what anybody says, music carries a spirit with it. I remember being younger and listening to some songs, certain songs, and you would feel some kind of way after listen to it. You could listen to an extremely aggressive song and then feel kind of aggressive, like, yeah, I need to go bust somebody upside the head or something like that. Or you can listen to an extremely sexualized song and then it has you feeling in a so-called romantic mood. No, we have to be very careful what we let into our ear gates, because it clouds our mind if it's not correct, if it's not spiritual. So we need to detox our minds, and that may also include the conversations we have, the people we associate with, um, the thoughts we have, the things we watch. They all affect us. It's gonna have you feeling some type of way. These things carry spirits. They invoke emotions, and emotions in themselves are not bad, but over emotionalism is bad. Depression is bad. It's not the most high. I mean, like, we feel it because we erred, stress, anxiety, all those things we're going to feel if and when we're not conscious of a continuous detox. It has to be a continuous detox, because even with the fibromyalgia, I can't go to a doctor and say, I need you to treat me for this black mold because I was poisoned, and let me know when it's 100% out of my system and I'm going to detox this way. That's not how that works. Ask me how I know. Okay? So you have to continually do it so that it's constantly, being pushed out of your system. And like I mentioned before, when I did do the charcoal detox, I also went on a very restrictive diet to starve the mold that was in my system. And if that were not the case, I wouldn't be where I am right now. Okay. I would be looking for another alternative still. But there's wellness and nature that the Most High provided. Get all of these synthetic medicines. These people are natural friends, okay? They are more than oppressors. They're more than colonizers. They're not your friends. They will kill you if they have the opportunity to do so. And I'm going to get this information out to the masses. I'm not even going to say how. I'm talking about specific information. I'm giving general information right now just to, get everybody on the right track. But specifically, we're getting this information out here. The truth of the matter is the facts about it. We putting it out there. We exposing, okay? Because time is up. Time is up for the games. We always say time is short, time is short. Time is up. It's time to get it out there. It's time to put it out there. It's time for us to get back to where we need to be. And this is where it's going to start. When we detox our physical bodies from all of this garbage that we're being exposed to, we return to the Most High sincerely and be obedient towards Him. We detox our minds. We're just detoxing our hearts, per se, and just really get back on the path we need to be on. Yeah, I don't even know what else I need to say to this besides the fact that the choice is yours now. You don't want to give up meat because you need to change eating habits 100%. That'll help 100%. And there is an unhealthy way to be a vegan, so you need to take that into consideration. But we're talking about being healthy for the kingdom. Okay, so we can be used by the Most High as willing vessels. So, yeah, I'm not even going to keep you guys any longer. I feel like I said everything I pretty much need to say. Generally, a detox is needed in the kingdom. So, yeah, don't keep letting these people poison you. Like, reject the poison, reject these vaccinations, reject the foolery, research these ingredients while you can, because there's not always going to be access to this information. That's why we have to go hard for this stuff now. The Most High is giving it to us now so we can set ourselves up to be prepared for what's going to come. Like, we just got to get it right. Now's the time to get it right. I'm not saying eat no meat, eat less meat, eat better meat, eat clean meat. If that's what you want to do. I'm not doing it because I know my situation. I know my story. So I've seen what's in this mess. I'm not doing it. But my husband just texts me. He always texts me. That's okay. I love him. So, anyways, I'm done with this video. You have any questions? You can leave a comment. You can email me at minivessel31@gmail.com if you want to have an actual discussion, because some things you might want more in-depth information about. Yeah, and just share what you know. That's important. That's one of the reasons why for generations we just struggle, we just have a hard time, because somebody might acquire some knowledge about something and you don't share it. We are building generational wealth through a legacy of knowledge and wisdom. We don't do that by being selfish, by being hoarders of wisdom, by being hoarders of knowledge and intellectual property. We do that by sharing. Sharing is caring. So, with that, shalom to you all.